Good afternoon, Joe Victor with Allendale Incorporated. Closing commentary for Tuesday, July 6th. Well, we're back into it after a 3-day weekend. And of course, you saw not only the wheat, corn, and beans significantly higher. And of course, crude oil started the day out higher with the dollar down. And of course, that is something you have to keep your eye on. That is something that we watch, and that is the world economy. But also at the same time, hurricane season. We got a Cancun, Mexico, another hurricane, possibly striking into the landfall northern Mexico, southern Texas. But that is, we saw a lot of that evaporate, and that strength in corn and beans, we saw that evaporate. And not only did we see corn and beans, but also crude oil. Crude oil continued to evaporate. The economy, take a look at the world economy. Best you can do that is the Dow Jones Industrial 30 average. And of course, when you start to see the weakness there, the weakness in the crude oil, corn. Who doesn't want to sell corn? Old crop corn at $4, $3.90. We saw a lot of resistance coming in today, and that is, again, farmers selling lighter test weight corn. Needless to say, USDA made up for that, and that is that June 30th quarterly stocks report as well as acreage. But bottom line is that finally it was wheat, ended the day higher. And I've said this time and time again, and that is through our daily commentary that you're going to find on the Allendale Advisory Report, and that is daily closing commentary that we have on our web or on DTN Farm Data. That is probe a bottom. We get to 50% winter wheat harvest. Probe a bottom with the call options, and you buying the calls, and of course we managed to have Friday two closes above major resistance and taking more of a neutral stance when it comes to winter wheat. Flat cash, calling your Allendale representative. When you look at flat cash, and I don't care if it's wheat or if it's corn, soybeans, what is the seasonalities that are involved? Looking at some of the outside markets, crude oil, we're still $70 to $80, being a bigger range. Selling opportunities at 80, buying opportunities at $70. When it comes to the lean hogs, 80 to 84.50 wedge formation. You'll find that on the Allendale Advanced charts. And of course, when it comes to live cattle, near the bottom, we are bear spreading at this point in time, but we're approaching. Have we gone out there with long futures? Not as of yet, but we feel that we're approaching a near potential bottom. When it comes to sugar, trendline support 50-40. Channeling, and again, take a look at that channel index. Steve Georgie did a hell of a job presenting the the outlook for the channels that within the sugar market. When it comes to coffee, we're short, and that is 159.90, and looking for an objective 155. Calling your Allendale representative to get on board, whether it's through options or through futures. With the wheat and corn, and soybeans, as we said, started out the conversation, that is seeing a lot of stuff being taken out of this market, and it's primarily $3.90. A lot of resistance at this point, but take a look at the world economy, and that is something that we have to stress over and over again. Take a look at the world economy. Once we quit using band-aids and start using a real mental, and that is when there's healing that is going on in the world economy, not just the U.S. economy, but world economy, we start to see support come in for soybeans, or for wheat stocks, for one thing that we take a look at. Wheat stocks are over 1 billion bushels on new crop. Wheat stocks, corn stocks, soybean stocks, so those estimates will be out on our Allendale Advisory Report. We've sent them to the press. You're going to be able to take a look at them. Use that as an opportunity, looking at options first, and then options. If we break out and find support, gone from a bearish stance in wheat to a more neutral stance, support and resistance levels. I've given them to you for crude oil, and of course, again, any market, we can find channels, head and shoulder formations, things of that nature that we watch on a daily basis. July web special, that is going to be out there for you to enjoy. It's $125 for 6 months of the advisory service, and that is something that you'll find on our webpage. Give us a call, 800-262-7538, or feel free to visit us. You'll see all the specifics on that July web special, and that is, of course, worldwideweb.inc.com. And of course, take a look at that July web sale. It's a hell of a special. It's $125 for 6 months. Joe Victor reporting Tuesday, July 7th or July 6th. Back with you tomorrow morning. Thank you and have a safe day.